Alright guys, I did finish the haunted places in London yesterday. Let's do haunted places. No. I started Kansas. Now which one? Haunted Kansas road trip. Oh, this is what you do in the Kansas. Early exploration and fictional fights along ago. Kansas City's reputation as the haunted house capital of the world. But KC means Kansas City also holds other haunted secrets, a few well-known locations around the city, where a creek in floodboards or cold drift may be more than just a bump in the night. Gather around the campfire and discover the true stories behind the Kansas City's real haunted houses. The John Wolfnell House. One of the Kansas City's oldest ghosts of residents is the John Wolfnell House, a precipitous farmer in Jackson County. John Bostown no now built this new and famous home. In 1858, the Civil War broke out soon after destruction, dividing the nation causing France and neighbors and even brothers to take up the arms against one another. Oh, the historic Battle of the Westport, which took place in 1864, occurred just a few blocks from the Norwin family home. The residence became a field hospital during a conflict where soldiers from the battle and the Confederate and United armies were treated, but not all could be saved. As a result, these spirits are said to roam the halls of what is now the John Norman Museum, and police and guests alike have reported several instances of otherworldly phenomena, and continue the smell of the pipe tobacco. Filling a room, mysterious figures in the window and ghostly armed soldiers guarding the doors and rolling on the balconies. Visitors can experience the abomination with ghost tales, candlelit tours, and other outgoing events out through the calendar. I don't need to go to take a trip again since then. The Sally House. I saw this on my favorite show, Ghost Adventures, when Zack and his team went to Sally's house. So this is what people talks about. I saw part of it, of other ghost explorers. They spend on a night and then they got a lot of activity there. The charming town of Hatchin King, which lies about an hour north of downtown Kansas City, is home to what is considered by many to be the most haunted house in the Sunflower State. The residence was once occupied by a doctor, and his family was a physician operating his independent car practice on the bottom floor of the house. Oh, so that used to be a doctor place or something at one point. From examination room and operation table. Told you it looked like a hospital. The house's the most famous patient, however, was a 6-year-old named Sally, whose spirit is said to have never left. The young girl came to the house seeking medical care for a stomachache, which was promptly diagnosed as appendicitis. Sorry, I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I don't know all about this stuff. Sally required immediate attention, but as the legend goes, didn't survive the operation. Over the years, many have tried to make the house a residence in the early 1900s. A young couple and their child moved into the home and report strings recurs throughout the house. Their dogs seem to bark at nothing typical, especially in the upstairs and nursery. The room downstairs where operation table once stood, who suddenly go cold without any explanation. I'm gonna read here another video. As the history goes, the situation to station from curious to marvelous. Fires would warmly break out in the house, and soon the husband became the regular target of a sinister attacks that left marks to his chest and abdomen. The wife and the child were never harmed. However, eventually the family cut its losses and departed, leaving behind a string of Spooky Tales. Okay. I'm gonna stop right here. And I will see you guys in my fourth one. So I will see you then.